Imagine waking up one morning and suddenly, you can understand everything your dog is barking about. You hear your cat's thoughts, and your pet parrot starts giving you life advice. What if we could talk to animals? Think about the shock and awe you'd feel if you could hear the secrets of the animal kingdom. What would they say? What if they revealed things that would change everything you know about the world and your relationship with nature? Picture this. A lion in the wild, speaking to you about its struggles, its deep wisdom, and what it really thinks about humans invading its land. Or a dolphin telling you the mysteries of the deep ocean that no human has ever understood. The possibilities are endless and mind-blowing. Get ready for a roller coaster of curiosity, surprise, and pure fascination as we dive deep into this mind-boggling what-if scenario. What if we could truly communicate with animals? Section 1. The amazing science of animal communication that you never knew about. Let's start by looking at how animals already communicate with each other and what we've discovered so far. Did you know that animals have been talking to each other for centuries, and we just never understood them? The secrets of dog barking. Your dog doesn't just bark because it's happy or wants a treat. Some studies show that dogs can actually communicate specific emotions, like anxiety, joy, and even jealousy, through their barks and body language. Imagine if you could hear the full conversation your dog is having with you every time you walk in the door. Would it surprise you to know they're actually thinking and planning things just like us? Dolphins can talk to each other and possibly us. Dolphins have complex vocalizations, and recent studies suggest that they may have their own language with unique calls that represent names or even specific objects. Imagine what a dolphin might say if it could talk to us about the ocean. Would it ask us to stop polluting its home? Would it reveal secrets about underwater civilizations or tell us what it truly thinks about the constant boat traffic disturbing its peaceful life? The possibilities are endless, and the implications would be shocking. Cats, the mastermind communicators. Ever wondered what's really going on in your cat's mind when it stares at you for hours? Scientists believe that cats can communicate through subtle body movements and sounds that we don't even notice. What if cats could actually be plotting something huge, and we just don't understand their intricate language yet? Section 2. The mind-blowing changes to society. Now, let's jump to the juicy part. What would happen if we could actually talk to animals? Imagine waking up one day and finding out that you could understand what your pet is saying. But it's not just your dog or cat. You can hear the thoughts of every animal on the planet. What would they say about us? Would pets become like family members? Your dog, who always looks at you like it understands everything, could finally tell you exactly what it wants. But then, imagine the twist. What if your dog didn't just want to play or eat? It needed something more serious, like a change in your routine, or even to move to a new home for its happiness. Would you follow its advice, or would it make you feel uncomfortable? Would you see your pets as family in an entirely new light? The shocking truths about zoos and aquariums. What if the animals in zoos could speak up? They might say they're tired of being in cages and that they've seen everything in their habitats, yet they're still trapped. Imagine hearing an elephant cry out for its lost family in the wild, or a whale begging for freedom from its concrete tank. It's not hard to imagine that zoos and aquariums could face a massive ethical dilemma. Would we change how we treat these animals forever? What if animals help us solve global problems? Animals have been living on Earth far longer than humans. Could they have the answers to some of humanity's biggest challenges? Picture this. You ask a whale how to fix the ocean pollution problem, and it tells you the exact steps to restore the ecosystem. Or an elephant shares ancient knowledge of how forests can be restored. These creatures might hold the key to fixing global warming, deforestation, and saving endangered species if only we could listen to them. Section 3. The crazy realities of talking to dangerous animals, where things take a dark, shocking twist. What happens when we start talking to the animals that don't want us around? The predators, the ones we're afraid of. A lion's warning. Imagine you're out on a safari and suddenly, a lion starts talking to you. "Leave my territory, human," it says. What if that lion reveals its fear of humans and tells you why it hunts the way it does? Would the conversation change the way we view these majestic creatures, or would it make us more afraid of them? And would we respect them more, or see them as misunderstood sharks in the ocean? What if sharks, the most misunderstood predators of the ocean, started speaking to us about their real purpose? Would we still be terrified of them, or would we realize they're just trying to survive in a rapidly changing environment? Could sharks give us insights into how to restore balance in the ocean? Or would they tell us we've already pushed them too far, dangerous wildlife and the human impact? Talking to dangerous animals would change our perception of wildlife. What if a venomous snake explained how it feels being hunted down, and how it's terrified of losing its habitat? Would we treat these creatures differently, or would we become even more paranoid about their presence? Section 4. The New World Order of Animal Rights. If we could talk to animals, the world would need to completely rethink animal rights. Imagine having an intelligent, well-spoken elephant telling you about its struggle for survival and how humans have devastated its home. Would that change our laws? The end of animal testing? Animals could finally voice their pain and objections to being used in testing. Would we finally outlaw animal testing, knowing that these creatures are aware of the suffering they're going through? New animal laws. What if animals had their own legal rights? Could a dolphin, tired of being kept in a tank, sue its owner for freedom? Could a lion in the wild demand that its territory be protected by international law? The shocking reality of a world where animals have a legal voice could change how we see the planet and our relationship with it. Section 5. The Unexpected Twist. Would we be ready for this kind of power? Now, here's the final, jaw-dropping twist. What if we were suddenly able to communicate with animals, but we couldn't handle the responsibility? What if we couldn't control the flood of information we'd get from them? What if we were overwhelmed by their thoughts? Imagine every animal, every single one starts speaking. Would we be able to process it all? Could we handle the guilt of hearing how we've impacted their lives? What if their thoughts became too much to bear, or worse, they revealed dark secrets about the way we live? Could humans cope with this new reality, or would it push us to the edge? The ultimate question: would this newfound ability to communicate with animals make us better humans, or would it expose us for the destructive force we truly are? Could we change, or would we ignore their cries for help? The weight of these questions would forever alter the way we live, interact with animals, and think about our future on this planet. Conclusion: what if we could talk to animals? It's a question that unlocks a world of possibilities, some fascinating, some deeply troubling. From learning life-changing lessons from the animal kingdom to confronting uncomfortable truths about our treatment of the world around us, the impact of this ability would be beyond anything we could imagine. It would change everything we know about communication, our place in the world, and our relationship with the creatures we share this planet with. What would you do if you could talk to an animal? Would you change the way you treat them, or would it be too overwhelming to hear what they really think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more shocking and mind-bending what-if scenarios.